Some new stuff to install, a front lip and an aluminum under tray. Of course, no one's going to see that. This will be the before shot. So I had been looking for a front lip to kind of just to add a little more to the car, and it's been pretty difficult because if you kind of look, there isn't much selection. They're really all the same lip, all little same design, probably all manufactured in the same place. So there was this guy on Instagram, and he was like the only car I saw with this brand lip. So, and it looked good to me. So we'll give it a shot. I'll open up the box and let's take a look. So far so good. Now let's see if it'll fit, and then let's see how well the paint matches. Also considering the front of my car is not exactly the best shape. Daily driver, long commute. Yeah, that's okay. It's gonna happen when you use it. It's gonna get messed up, so none of this stuff was too pricey. I always kind of keep that in mind, that I gotta make sure the car is still very usable because it's the only car I got. So, all right, next step, let's try to test fit. Okay, without unveiling too much, I don't want to do a complete like this is what it looks like, but just to really show, and in case anyone that sees this and is interested, the initial test fit honestly is about what I expected from even if the company is called American Modified. I'm pretty sure it's not made, you know what, that doesn't matter. So it at least goes around. It does. It feels kind of tight, so at least there'll be areas for the tape to stick. But yeah, the ends are kind of like that on both sides. Of course, paint looks okay. You know, that's my bumper, so it's my bumper is pretty beat already, so I was expecting that already. But I'll continue on. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on, and I'm committed. And at the very least, I didn't spend too much, and that way when it gets peppered up like the rest of the bumper, I'm still not on the I feel really bad or you know what I mean. There's not gonna be any broken hearts if something were to happen to this lip. So let's continue on. Just to get some footage, or just to at least be able to show before it goes under and we're never gonna see it again. I feel way better, or I will feel way better putting this on and driving the car and not have to worry about running over something and puncturing the battery, because this thing, compared to the factory underplate, this is nice. Thick metal. It actually still has some foam, I guess, to reduce noise, but way better than the, and I can show you. The factory felt just cardboard looking piece, and you could already see, I guess, being lowered, the car does take some, and you know, can't help it. That's okay. But yeah, the factory piece that everyone complains about says it rips easily. Yeah, I can see why. All right, let's keep going. And also, I never get to see this stuff. My Mountain Pass Performance sway bars. Mountain Pass Performance bushing. TN coilovers. And oh, it'd be interesting to get to see. I can't really get in there, but you could kind of see the clearance that the wheel has with the uprights. And this is with a 3mm spacer, so a plus 35 now instead of a plus 38. So I think I will just stick with the spacer. Trying to get a video of how much clearance I have with the 18 by 9.5 with the uprights. So I don't know how clear that looks, but that's how much clearance. Okay, now I got a light. Let's see if we can at least get a look. Okay, let's see. This is just for my curiosity. So how are we looking? Definitely we'll keep that 3mm. So just as a comparison, and I can see even more why these things always break. It feels like one of those milk cartons. And then I actually just got the car washed, and it's wet, which makes it feel really like even softer. So you could see all the felt material. This definitely wouldn't protect anything compared to metal felt. So this is a worthwhile upgrade, especially if your car is lowered. And I'm so used to Zev-centric doing all the work that I never get to see any of this. But looking under the car, my poor single motor, long range. Looking under, I'm missing a whole motor, sadly. It's a lot of space for, I don't know. I guess since it's just a single motor, now it's just hopes and dreams. But also, I don't know how it happened, when it happened, or if it was the track. I hit my sway bar. Looks like, or something hit my sway bar. I would hope I wasn't that low. I don't think I scraped it. Who knows? Other than that, that's about it. I'm gonna put the new one on. It's kind of nice to look at and be able to see some of this stuff. So this plate covers all this, and it actually at least provides some type of protection for all of that, which is like the coolant lines, power lines for this whole thing, which is the battery. Okay, I'm liking that a lot better than that paper piece that came factory. Fit in pretty nice, so that works. Little peace of mind. So this entire portion, I assume, is the battery. And being lowered, the only thing that did freak me out was, what's the possibility of increasing the chances of damaging the battery? And I don't know if it means anything, but you could see that I have not necessarily bottomed out, but I have scraped right in the middle, just right here in the front portion. So just something to keep in mind when you lower a car, especially a Tesla. But look at that. I feel a lot better with this Undertray to at least protect this, especially this front portion that had all the coolant lines and the electric lines. And there it is, final product. The initial test fit had me worried because it looked way off. Now, at least, once the tape was added, maybe that helped fill in the gaps. Instead of being way off, it's just off, which is fine. Wasn't expecting perfection, but just trying to add a little something to the front, make it a little more aggressive, but also kinda still OEM. So let me know what you think. But not bad. It was about 250 bucks. But I'm pretty happy. All double-sided tape, so let's hope for the best. And then as far as ground clearance, it's not too bad. Not too bad.